Good morning, y'all. Today's the day. I am here about to get my colonic, also known as colon hydrotherapy. I am going to this location here. If you guys can see it, can you even see it? Oh, jeez. I'll show you when I'm walking up because it ain't working. It's called Clean Start. It's in John Creek, I believe, in Georgia. So yeah, I'm a little nervous. Excuse my face, I don't have on no makeup. I don't even have on my wedding ring. I came in like workout clothes and dark pants because I don't know what to expect. I'm kind of treating it like I'm going for like open heart surgery. I don't know. I got no makeup. You're not supposed to have on jewelry for surgery. So yeah, so I'm about to go in. For you guys that don't know, a colonic is basically like a flush. So what's going to happen is I'm going to have a small, hopefully very small tube inserted into my rectum. It's going to be a bunch of water. I believe there's other things that's mixed in the water as well. I'm going to try to record in there so that hopefully we can hear what she has to say in the beginning to let us know what's included in the water. But basically, I'm going to have all that pressure pushed into me just to rinse out my colon. So get rid of any waste, get rid of any bacteria. Some people say there's mucus. Anything that's not supposed to be there, I'm getting flushed out. A lot of people do colonics for health reasons. Like if you have to go and do some type of surgery, or you have to I forgot the proper term for it, but people normally do it like for prep for surgery that involves their rectum or anything like that. Some people as well use it to kickstart the weight loss. It is known to help you drop a few pounds. I've seen some people report as high as like 9 pounds lost. The reason why I'm going is because I just feel backed up. I'm not what you would call a regular going to the bathroom. I would say I go to the restroom maybe like 3 times a week, which I know is not the healthiest, but that's why I'm here trying to fix it. So I am going in there in hopes that I can become more regular and not feel heavy. Like sometimes I can feel heavy for like 2 to 3 days after I have like a heavy meal because I'm not flushing it out properly. So I'm just trying to help correct that and, get me back on the track. So that's what I'm doing now. Yeah. So some of the things I had to prep for in the beginning, basically just drink a lot of fluid. The lady over the phone told me that you want to drink a lot of water because if you come in dehydrated, when they start flushing you with the water, instead of it flushing you out, your body's going to try to retain some of that water because it's dehydrated. So you want to make sure that you're already hydrated. So when they're pushing water in, your body is pushing it right back out. So you want to make sure you hydrate it. And I could not eat any solids 2 hours before the procedure. So I can do like a smoothie if I wanted to, or I can drink water, tea, stuff like that. But I can't have solid foods 2 hours before. I am doing this on an empty stomach because I did not wake up until 9 a.m. and my appointment's at 10. So I was kind of screwed from the beginning. So I have a bottle of water, but that's about it. So yeah, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to record some. Let me get this party started. Guys, this is it. So open the system. This is the bed. This is the tube that's going to go into the rectum. And I'm going to be able to see the disgusting stuff that come out. All right, let me get situated. You guys, I'm coming to you live after leaving my colonic. Experience overall was great. On the machine, die. Make sure my car don't go off. Thought that I was gonna die. The cramps. You do get cramps. So as you guys can see, I had an open system, which basically means I'm not hooked to like a machine in the wall. So I believe there's a closed system and an open system. So the open one is the one that I'm going to be showing you guys, where everything is pretty much just open. It's kind of like a recliner chair in a way. and they have a little mirror facing down so you can see everything that's just going through the little tube that goes straight into a sewer system. The closed system, I believe there's a machine. There's a whole bunch of machines on the wall. You're laying on a table. They have the thing in your rectum, and I think a nurse has to stay in there with you the whole time. Versus mine's, I just had a button that I called her in if I ever needed her. So yeah, I had a heating pad across my stomach because the cramps are real. I felt like I was having like an intense period. That's what it felt like day one of your period. That's what it felt like. And I can see everything coming out. So at first, when it comes out, it's just a little bit. And then and it was 8 gallons. Let me put that in there. 8 gallons of water. So at first, when it's coming out, it's just a little bit coming out, and for like a good gallon, there's nothing. It's just water. It's just pushing out water. And then we get to the stuff that's been buried deep down, all the way in your system. So it was, that stuff was concerning to me, that I've been carrying that around all this time. So I did that. The way it works is the water comes in, the water shoots in, and then you push out. So the water will come in, and then you hold it. Some people can hold it, some people can't. It depends. I was able to hold it for about 5 seconds each time, but it just depends. Some people just push it out the whole time because they can't. Like, the cramps are unbearable and you can't hold it. But I was strong enough to hold it for 5 seconds. So I would clench my cheeks up, hold it for 5 seconds, and then just push everything out. So that's how that worked. At some point, I did clog the tube. So I had to push a button, and then she had to come give me a new tube. It was a very embarrassing moment, but she made me feel like I had nothing to be embarrassed about, and it happens to everyone, and I'm sure it doesn't. But yeah, I thought I broke the machine, so I hit the button panicking, but it was all good. What else do I want to talk about? Getting up. So what happens is, once you finish all 8 gallons of the water, I pushed the button because I was over it. I was exhausted. For some reason, this wore me out. Like, I felt like I was working out, like an intense workout. I dressed appropriate in gym attire because I felt like I just ran a little bit. So I was exhausted. She said that's normal because it's your muscles contracting, your colon contracting. Like, you're doing that for 45 minutes to an hour. So it's very normal. It's like doing an ab workout. So I was like, okay, cool, because I definitely felt like exhausted from it, and I was just pushing the button like, yo, listen, I'm over it. So she came in, and the way I got out is that she told me how to do it. So basically, I had to scoot back to release the rectum tube. Once I scoot back, it kind of just falls down, so you don't have to worry about it coming back up a splat. Like, none of that happened. So the rectum tube just kind of falls down, and then what you do is you lean over. Do not jump off this machine. So once you release that rectum tube, you just sit there in that same little position you were in, and you lean forward, lean to the side, lean to the other side, because there is a lot of water still in you. Because, honey, if you stand up, you will flush the whole goddamn room out. I did it. So you need to sit there. I would recommend sitting there for about 5 minutes. Sit there for about 5 minutes. Even if you feel like you're done, you're not. Just move yourself around, because there's a lot of water still just sitting inside of you. So if you stand up, gravity, of course, is going to bring all that water down, and then you're going to be running. So after I sat down for a little bit, they had warm baby wipes, they had napkins, they had everything I needed to clean myself up. I put my clothes on, and then I ran to the bathroom, because there's a bathroom there. So then I ran to the bathroom, and I just sat in the bathroom for like an extra 10 minutes, because sure enough, water was still falling out of me. So I was sitting there just rocking. My best recommendation is just to rotate your body around, stand up a little bit, sit back down, because there's so much water that you're holding in right now. You don't want to be driving home and then that water decides to come out. Okay, so after that, recommendations were not to eat any like gassy foods for like an hour. So I shouldn't leave here and go straight to Chipotle. Like, I'll probably blow something up. So don't eat any gassy foods after an hour. But other than that, there's nothing that really stops you. Like, some people, I guess, are pros, and they do this so often that they'll do this on their lunch break and then go back to work. So it's not anything that hinders you from continuing on with your day, or you get a colonic and your day is done. No, you can still move on about your day. So some of the questions I got was, would your booty still leak? yes, if you don't sit there for like 10, 15, 20 minutes, take your time. If you decide to just get off that machine, you will have some spillage. If you don't go to the restroom and sit there and play around with your stomach for a little bit, you will. I was in there for about 20 minutes and I'm sitting in the car for like 7 minutes now and I'm fine. So I'm good on that. Pain-wise, cramps. When I was sitting there, all I got was cramps on my stomach. The cramps were a little intense. It just felt like a serious bowel movement. Like, I just ate like grandma's greens and I ain't had grandma greens in like 2 years. And then I ate Auntie Pat's beans together on the same plate. That's what it felt like. Like, oh shit, I gotta go to the bathroom. I did sweat a little bit. I did have to sweat a little bit. Yeah, it cost me $79 where I'm at. They have a membership that you can just do $65 a month. It comes with a colonic, a V-steam or a massage, and you can do like a foot foot detox and a facial. So it's like 3 different things that you can do for $65 a month when I just paid $79 to just do one. So if you're someone that's going to continue to do this, I do recommend seeing if your location has a membership. But that is pretty much my experience. Drop your questions below. I will answer as much as I can. I will be getting on the scale today as well. So I'll do like before and after pictures and let you know how much weight I lost. I feel like I lost a good 6, 7, 8 pounds. But I'll let you know. All right, talk to you guys later.